Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Xerneas Pokemon Spotlight. Now Xerneas is the most powerful fairy type to date. Has access to Geomancy with Power Herb, so it gives you +2/+2/+2 in speed, Spadef, and special attack. The ability Fairy Aura powers up its already pretty strong Moonblast. Also can be a cleric with Aromatherapy, has access to Defog, Endeavor, Thunder, Focus Blast, things like that. Honestly, Xerneas is one of the best Pokemon and only has two weaknesses of that, being Steel and Poison. Some of the drawbacks, of course, Necrozma Duskmane being one of the most common Pokemon in Ubers right now, and Primal Groudon being the most common Pokemon in Ubers. Those two are solid checks to the Pokemon. Necrozma Duskmane can almost always beat it 1v1, and Groudon can in the right circumstances. Magearna is also a very solid check. But it can run a really nice Choice Scarf set, Choice Specs if it wants to, Defensive, Z, Geomancy, anything like that. So the first team we have here is a Choice Specs set. Now we're fighting Carsey, and I'm on the wrong avatar. I just passed by Whitney. That is I like how I went from Team Rocket to Team Galactic. So look at my opponent's team. Two great switch-ins to have fun, dude. Two great switch-ins to Xerneas. Well, one great switch-in Xerneas, and then one Groudon. Because I'm Specs, I'll actually be chipping away a lot. This is not the right team. Let me show it real quick. But Specs with Will-O-Wisp, Arceus Dragon, Spike's Gyro Ball, Ferrothorn, Calm-Mind Lunala, Defensive Groudon, Sub Glare this. Let's think of a game plan as far as what Xerneas can do. So as far as my Xerneas checks, I do have my Ferrothorn with Chopper Berry, so I want to keep that alive at the end of the day. I'm actually going to lead Xerneas, I feel. Especially because Veltal is such a no drawback lead, and we get to find out if it's Scarf or not, which is not because my Fairy Aura does activate before his. So I'll throw off a Specs Moonblast. I want to see what type of Groudon he is. I want to see what type of Necrozma he is. This should easily 3-hit KO because it is Specs Xerneas, and we'll just click it again since I'm not in danger of being put down by any attack. And if he wants to get up rocks, exactly. So basically, Groudon's gone. Perfect. I'm assuming he's going to be able to bring out his no miss. His Necrozma Duskmane. Now, this can be a problem depending on the set. My best play is to go directly out into Arceus Dragon just because I have Will-O-Wisp to deal with him. Now he can't SD and Rock Polish at the same time, so if he SDs, I Wisp. If he Rock Polishes, he doesn't knock me out in one hit. And basically, if I waste a Z move, he can't knock out Zygarde either. Just goes right for Sunsteel Strike, which I'm okay with. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp right now, as he allows me to land it. Perfect. This Z, don't know if he'll knock me out because I was able to land the Wisp. Doesn't. Perfect. So we can recover and then defog. And the great thing about this is now he does not have a switch into Xerneas at all. That'll be 3 KO'd for sure with the burn. Arceus Water comes out, and I don't honestly mind getting Toxic right here, especially because I'm able to defog away the rocks for Lunala and whatnot, as he just Ice Beams. Freezes it. All good. Definitely annoying. I feel like my play is to go Calm-Mind Lunala and just drop a Z. But I want to keep Lunala alive because in general it goes well. I have Aromatherapy, so that's really good. I think we're just going to go Xerneas and just spam Moonblast. As he goes Zygarde, this is great. So I'm in a position where I don't care and I click Specs Moonblast one more time. Necrozma Duskmane, if it doesn't have recovery, look at the easy 2-hit KO. What a beast. Specs Xerneas is a beast. He has no counters for this. I just keep clicking Geomancy. He goes into his own Xerneas, and if it is Geomancy of its own, they don't run max speed, so he might just die to this. I have no reason to switch. Specs Xerneas has 0 reason to switch. At all. Good game. So, great. Specs Xerneas put in a ridiculous amount of work in the first game. That was awesome. It beat both of its counters. Obviously, Arceus Dragon helped a lot with the fact that it was able to Will-O-Wisp the Necrozma, but that was incredible. Great first game. Couldn't have asked for a better first game. Didn't even get to show off everything. So next up, we have a team by Mr. Grego. So this is Metronome Xerneas. I've never actually used one, but I've wanted to. And it's Webs. It's a really cool Webs team with Focus Sash, Dugtrio. So I guess that lets me Memento. Specs Marshadow. I don't think I'm a big fan of Spec. I'm just going to make this Nasty Plot, even if it's... Don't you get Taunt? Get throat chop. I've seen that so many times. I'll make an acid plot. Even if I'm not able to use my my Z move because of that. I'm trying to think. I'll put some charcoal on this boy. There's actually no point using charcoal. I could just use Expert Belt and do the exact same thing. Of course, it doesn't boost Draco, but I like the Fire Blast boost. So we're going to try that instead of Specs. I think it'd be a little bit better. Though spamming Specialized Wave seems pretty cool. However, I obviously don't want to lose to what's it called? To Necrozma, which is a pretty big threat to the team. Obviously, we do have Primal Groudon though, so I don't know. Just max its naughty nature. Overheat. Hey, it don't matter. I'm gonna try and see if I can win the game with Zern. Because like Metronome is such a cool item. Maxing out at 2 times. As far as defoggers go, my opponent does have Arceus and Salamence, but we're going to lead off with. Oh, this is Mo. Have fun, Mo. Not bad. Hopefully we don't lose to Salamence on the spot. As I might just. Leads off with Arceus Fairy. Let's get up my Sticky Web first. Toxic him. Now I can never get my Unburden, which is great. So if my opponent wants to defog, that's fine too. Okay. I mean, I'll endeavor something. Yeah, great. I do not mind Arceus Fairy being this low. I don't think he has defog either. His last move should be recover. So all I do is spam this attack as Marshadow comes out. If Marshadow does choose to not go for... If Marshadow basically doesn't Shadow Sneak, I get a Toxic off on Marshadow. So I'll take it. Nice. So it's life from Marshadow. Time to bring out my Zern and start metronoming up. So there's my first KO. Surprised my opponent opted to save the Arceus, but I'm gonna keep clicking this. Let's see what happens. Plus I weaken you. Yeah. So he expected me to go Groudon there. Because I'm Metronome, that's the only reason why I clicked it. I didn't expect a double right there, but Salamence being gone is incredible because I'm not worried about... I'm Metronome, so I just want to see the damage, dude. And I knew I could deal with that depending on the set. This is gonna be an easy 2-hit KO. Yeah, at this point, it's 1.2 times, and then my Fairy Aura as well. Oh, it's not 2-hit KO. Oh boy, about to find out though. No. I'm pretty positive that my Groudon will not die to his one attack. Yep, because I'm max HP. All I gotta do is land so I don't lose. Thank you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ogre comes out if it wants to. Yeah, that's Kyogre. I weaken you. For Marshadow. Okay, this is the way to win. Because I'm a mental on Ogre, so it has less attack, and then I bulk up. Because Marsh eats. Marsh eats. I think what he should have done there was gone for Thunder and went for the Para. Xerneas did not do as much as I wanted with the Metronome, but then again, you know, it's Primal Groudon at the end of the day. Even if he forces me to use my Z move, it literally does not matter. Because all I gotta do is go for the Spectral Thief again, and then Shadow Sneak, and I'll be able to knock... I'm +1, and then I'll be able to knock out. So, like, that was a no drawback play for me. Even if he made that read. So I'm pretty positive I still win this. Yeah, we just Spectral Thief. Should still do enough for Shadow Sneak. I mean, if it's Weakness Posse, then he has to attack me. Because like I said, this is +1 and then +1 Sneak after, which is Technician boosted. I like how he did Calc instead of Slash Calc. Did I do Slash Out next? I'm pretty sure I did. I do that like 10 times a battle. Oh, I didn't. Nice. Let me start looking at the next team. Ooh, this one is Zygarde-Complete Xerneas. Now, this one isn't as common right now because what Zygarde-Complete does is it gives you +1 every stat. But the reason it's not common is because it Ultra Necrozma, basically. This has a lot of Ultra Necrozma checks. Yeah, like I said, it didn't matter. At that point, I guess I can miss. But we drop a Draco here because it's more accurate than anything else. Good game, dude. That is my boy, Amazing Mo. Nice. So, cool. Let us keep going. Again, this time we're using Zygarde-Complete Xerneas with Scarf of Veltal. Defensive Ho-Oh. Defensive Groudon. I love Zygarde-Complete Xerneas. Such a cool mod. I love Ho-Oh as a lead too. Like it destroys my opponent. So as far as what he can do here, he either has to have Stone Edge or Toxic. I'm gonna make the Venusaur play. I guess he could be Eruption too. Please don't. It was way better to sack Venusaur there as it doesn't do much besides check Marshadow, which Ho-Oh does, and then to let my Arceus Ground take a hit. So I'm actually going to double here because it makes no sense for him staying when he has a Ferrothorn. And a Veltal works too. Whatever. Don't give me a Toxic. As he gives me Groudon. Great, 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 great. And I managed to land it, which is awesome. Now this is a tricky turn because he can easily Eruption here. I think that my best mid-ground play is to go to my own Groudon, as it avoids, well, Eruption is going to 2-hit KO. But it avoids the Stone Edge play. Oh, he's taking long. Now he's going to Stone Edge. I'd rather get up Roxanne, if anything. Like, this thing is a problem. Go ahead and let yourself be weakened, though. For my Zygarde-Complete, Xerneas. So we go Arceus this time. No drawback clicking Judgment several times, actually, because my opponent ended up going out into, I'm assuming this Chopper Berry, Ferrothorn. As he opts to go for Rocks over anything else. So it gives me Ferrothorn again, opening up that door for Xerneas. Groudon is weakened. Mewtwo comes out. I'll defog. You could go for Taunt if you want to. Well played, dude. Ho-Oh. Still important. I'll let him Ice Beam me. And a Veltal checks everything, so it makes more sense to sack this to be able to go out to a Veltal. And click Dark Pulse. Is it Arceus Fairy? Actually, it could be E-Killer. Maybe I messed up if it's E-Killer. Why are there so many E-Killers on the ladder these days? It's Life Orb 2, which I don't think Ho-Oh eats. Though if it does, recovers my play. Yeah. I can't even ZGO here. I'll live this easily, but... yeah, GG. Alright, let me get out of here. Let me go for another one. Ah! So that Groudon in general puts down balance. Like, I don't know what my game plan would have been versus that. I need Mewtwo with Taunt. I should have won a Veltal and then try to defog later. Because then Ho-Oh would have been used. That's what I should have done. So now we know for at least the next game. Because I knew Taunt was coming out. But also the possibility of Calm Mind or even Ice Beam would even be a problem. And then again, the defog didn't deal with much. Besides letting my Ho-Oh actually free up. Man, that sucks, man. Mega Venusaur got banned from Yu. I was very much enjoying the Mega Venusaur. I was very much enjoying Mega Venusaur. So there's 60 votes to ban, and there's 50 votes for do not ban. It's a 54% majority. Man. That sucks. I thought it was so cool for the metagame too. Because people say, oh man, it was over centralizing. Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. But that's what happens. Yes, Shedinja. I mean, I Shedinja. And like 5 flying types, my Venusaur can't even beat it. This is gonna be a long one. And Magearna, so like my Zygarde-Complete Xerneas, I can't do anything about it. So now the issue is, I'm pretty sure this is like a toxic Mence. I want to say it's toxic Mence just based on the nature of his team. That is also a possibility. You're probably toxic yourself, huh? So he goes Mence now to defog spam. I'll force the defog. It's probably Body Slam Refresh too. Yeah, I don't think I win this game. I don't think I win. I can't even freeze him because of his ability. What is his item? Brave Bird, Nasty Chunk. And it was faster than me. So I was thinking I could spam rocks, let me die if he went Salamence, and then yeah, I can't win this game. I don't have a win con. I don't think I have a win con anyway. Venusaur? And he's definitely Volt Switch on this squad too. Yeah, I can't. This is just like matchup. I don't think I can win this one, period. And the Volt Switch. Ho-Oh. That was banded damage? Really? Wow, I was doing nothing. Alright, well that did a lot. I'd say, give me some recovery. I'm not gonna go Arceus because he's not gonna Volt Switch. He actually did. Wow, he would have given me the free recover. Yeah, I can't win this game. Like, period. Like, this is, it's too much. Yeah, I'm not playing this game. I'm gonna try one more with this team, but like, again, ZG, like that, man, that's Shedinja. I wasn't winning the game, period. I don't think. My opponent would literally have to throw. And by throw, I mean like throw out everything, which I don't think I had the tools to condition him to do that. Like, first off, I already lost Groudon. I needed rocks up, sacking it, and I bet you he had triple defog anyway on a Veltal, Salamence, and Ho-Oh's last move. All you need is Brave Bird and Sacred Fire anyway. You don't need Earthquake. Alright, see, this is a matchup I might be able to win with Zygarde-Complete Xerneas. Give me some good stuff, man. I wish I had Spec Xerneas versus the other one. Though it wouldn't have done anything because of Magearna. I love Ho as elite. It makes me feel safe versus stuff like a Veltal. Unfortunately, not Mence. So I don't want to stay in. He could be Dragon Dance Facade, Double Edge. It could also be defensive on this team too because he doesn't have another Defogger. So I could see a Body Slam come out. That is not defensive at all. But thankfully he Mega Evolved here. So one, he's 100% in range of Ice Beam, and two, well, great, gets the roll, but. Two, what I was trying to say was he has no Intimidate. And Arceus Crown was so important in that game too. Why were you 2 KO, dude? So he'll go with Veltal. I'm gonna have to bring out my my Ho on that. And then pray not to lose to Salamence. Nothing. Go and give me a Toxic on something. Give me Toxic on Groudon, please. Lovely. I'll make the same Venusaur play. I feel relatively safe doing it. Though he's just going to get out Salamence now. Or brings out a Veltal. I mean, with Rocks Up, he kind of destroys me anyway, especially because I have no Defog. Groudon gets weakened. If I get up rocks myself, how am I beating you? Because this can win. It can always win. It's Xerneas. Except when your opponent has Shedinja, but I'm opening up the door for Kyogre too. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Brings out Mence. We're gonna roar this thing out. You can defog for me if you want. Probably just gonna attack. If he opts the Dragon Dance, I'm okay with that because you've obviously phased out. And he makes the better play, which is Roost. And I get an Ogre, which is great. So my Venusaur is already in. It takes a ton from Origin Pulse. I'm going to attempt a Toxic on the Yveltal. Grass Knot's probably the better play, because I feel like if he's doing that much, he might. I lose to Salamence, like, period. If I go Xerneas, I'll be 2-hit KO'd, but I won't die to +1. I think I just gotta go for the ZGO and pray. Like, I don't see what's safer for me. Like, I don't see a better way of winning. I get the +1 defense. Like, I'm +3, so this is gonna hurt. His Sun still did too much. I don't know. Like, I feel like this set in itself is a big drawback because like this set isn't good right now. I mean, that's a good thing to show you, but yeah, this set is not. It's not anything amazing right now. Doesn't matter if he goes with Yveltal. Everything else will be 2-hit KO'd. Oblivion Wing. Anyway, I decide. This guy's trying to 6-0 me too, like the other guy. Of course he crit! That literally never KOs, even if it's max attack. Why? Alright, take my kill and leave. I'll next. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I like Geomancy Xerneas a lot, but it's not. I mean, it's not good in the meta, in my opinion. At least you guys have seen. Because of those specific Pokemon. Arceus to hold Earth Player Guard. Wait, it's not. Are you supposed to be Arceus Water or Arceus Ground? I can't tell. You have a Splash Plate. This is so confusing. I don't. Water Resist, Pharaoh, Judgment. I'm just gonna give you ground. I don't know what to. What is it? Ground Plate? It's not Ground Plate. Hey, tell me again what it has to hold. I know it's something plate. What is it? Did I not give it an item? It's Earth Plate. Ah, man, things are going so good too. And then I load up ZGO. It's not that the team is bad, by the way. I don't think the team is bad at all. On the contrary, I actually like it a lot. I just think that ZGO Xerneas provides a slot that. Sorry, I just got a PM. ZGO hey, provides a slot that could be anything else useful. This is Spec Xern, by the way, on this game. Arceus Ground is great as a lead versus something like the Excadrill. Thank you. So my game plan here is he's going to lead Drill, I'm going to lead Arceus Ground, I'm a Judgment, and then I'm going to get up my rocks. He probably Rock Tomb into rocks first, and then I'll go Feral Thorn on the Rapid Spin, and that'll block the spin as well as keep my rocks up. And all I'm sacrificing is basically, all I'm sacrificing is basically a Toxic on Arceus Ground, which is okay because I have multiple checks to Xern. So you should Rock Tomb here. I think Rock Tomb always comes out first. Excuse me, multiple checks to Necrozma. Oh, surprise. Well, we'll get up rocks then if Because I could knock you out, but I prefer rocks for something like Marshadow. Especially when you're using Suicide Elite Drill. Oh, goes for rocks again. Well, that doesn't matter. Cool, so I get my rocks up. I'm assuming he just thought I'd defog. I think he should have Rock Tomb first if he had it. But great, we get our rocks up. He gets his rocks up too, but I get out of there unscathed. So that's pretty cool. Assuming the Ogre is going to want to come out. I got to be careful with my Xerneas' HP in this game. Oh, he can easily Ice Beam too with his Kyogre. It's nasty. What is his Arceus type? It's probably E-Killer too, which I have Salamence for, but even then, like, Mence is pretty pressured in this game because it's going to be my way of knocking out Kyogre. It's going to be my way of checking E-Killer. I don't like that E-Killer is something I have to think about again in a Necrozma Dusk main meta. I'm not a big fan of that, I'm going to be honest. My favorite core in X and Y was Zern, E-Killer, and what's it called? Zern, E-Killer, and Yveltal. Like, I loved using those guys. I think maybe the play is actually instead check the Xerneas by spike pressure plus my own. I'll try that. That's perfect. I get a Leech Seed off. That's max attack too, so you can't do much damage, and I pretty much recover all the health that I lose this turn. As he goes E-Killer immediate. Please land. Ah! And he's sub SD too! Man! I could spike up and get back at full. Now this becomes a problem. All I had to do was land Leech Seed. Ah, I can spike up and beat you 1v1. I'll live one, but I'm not going to knock him out because I'm not double edge. He's also E-Killer, so you can actually probably do this again, to be honest, like SD again and win. I don't think he'll knock out Arceus Ground, but this is where hitting Leech Seed would have been really nice, because not only would Ferrothorn have been at full, my Salamence would be at more HP, and he'd be losing turn per turn, so he wouldn't be able to go for a second SD and things like that. It's alright though. It's my choice in using Nash. Alright, what we got? Sounds like my uncle. He always like, yo, what we got? What's the job, man? What we doing? Like I said, this is literally where missing Leech Seed. This is the only reason this happened, by the way, because I missed Leech Seed. Because I missed Leech Seed. I'll live one, but and I'll probably knock him out because I'm max. But I mean, I would have had all my Pokemon basically. The good thing is I'm definitely gonna be faster than Kyogre, so if he goes to that, it's actually gonna drop. Liquidation Ogre does not run, and he's Earthquake based on that, so Earthquake Ogre does not run max speed. The bad thing is I'm probably going to lose to Marshadow / Xerneas / Necrozma, and etc. There's a Kyogre on this team? Come on. And Spectral Thief me. Nice Life Force, Spectral Thief. Opens up the door for this beast, but he has to use his Z move on Kyogre or Arceus Ground, so I'm going to spam Specs. Attacks now. If I Geomancy too, I don't know if it actually win. That much I don't know. I do know though that if he goes Xerneas or Kyogre, I stay in. If he goes Necrozma, I go Kyogre. Of course, if he's Ultra Necrozma, I haven't seen a Z move, which he could be Ultra Necrozma. I'd probably just lose on the spot. So I think I have to go Ogre. As he SDs. Oh, he Rock Polishes first, which is great because Origin Pulse is going to send this thing backwards, and I'll live his Z move. Origin Pulse is going to blow this guy away. Easily, easily. As long as it lands. I hate saying that, but it will blow him away if it lands. Go ahead and blow this guy away. Right now. I got the rock damage on it too. This is a strong move. This is why Kyogre was played, because if he SD'd and he wasn't Ultra, then I KO'd him. If he Rock Polished, I live a hit at neutral. But this is also where it kind of sucked again, missing that leech seed, because I could have potentially, if he lives on like 2%, I'll be mad that I didn't get it. I wasn't able to get a spike up. Also, if he goes Ogre, he dies to Origin Pulse with Thunder, and I'm also pretty positive that... Okay, don't you dare. I'm about to say, yeah, you get blown away, dude. This is an Origin Pulse from Kyogre. I probably lose to Geomancy Focus Blast. I think so too, bro. I don't think he'd be Scarf Zern on this. He's actually max speed. Oh. Oh no, I'm not max speed. Crap, I messed up then. Because what I'm thinking I do is... Never mind, he messed up again. This is gonna hurt. I guess it comes down to Focus Blast and if it has it or HP Fire. Wait, what? Are you Spec Xerneas too? I mean, now I don't lose regardless of what he is. Was it Specs? It was not. Wait, why'd you not try to Geoman? Oh, I guess he had to KO me? No, you had to go off the... You had to go off the... I'm not sure. Wait, okay, I think you messed up this endgame, bro. I think this one is a Combine Z. Combine Farium Z. Xerneas, so that looks pretty cool with Subtoxic. Oh crap, no, 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 no. We ain't messing with this meme. I'm messing with that garbage meme. Get that out of here. With Wisp Hex, Gengar, Defensive Ho, Speedy, Hasty, Groudon, wow. And Splash Plate Arceus Water. Defog is on you, Coolio. You know what? It doesn't even matter if my opponent... I don't mind... I don't mind my opponent... Oh, it's Mo. Yeah, have fun. I don't mind him leading off at Smeargle and nuzzling me. Because I always Mega Evolve and Taunt. Always Mega Evolve and Taunt. He's trapped here, and as long as I don't get full paired multiple times in a row, I'm good. Oh, he actually has it. That's cool. That was risky because Sub is also a play. I guess he knows CVV's team, so. What's your last move, buddy? You max speed taunt? I'd be modest on webs. I'd be modest on webs. Yup, modest on webs. Hey, this glide score is gonna go in. Sick. And I can just Sacred Fire. What if you Ultra Burst? I'm for it. I think I still Sacred Fire anyway. Okay, so he sacks Smeargle, which means I might be able to defog. If he goes Groudon, I have to click Toxic. I recover here. Oh, this is a Darkium one, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't matter about any of that. As long as I get rid of a Veltos, so my Earthquakes are free. And I don't think Z-Geomancy is enough to beat me. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Does he live? He actually should live the next hit, huh? Calm Mind. 23. Oh, it's Sleep Talk. Wait, no! No! That's a clean Xerneas set. It's way too fast, though. I have lost. I'm alright with getting swept by an opposing Xerneas, though. Well, you beat me? Yeah, you just Geomancy up again, right? That did nothing. First off, I'm getting rid of these hazards. Not that they matter, but my Gengar might be able to do something later. He can only Sleep Talk either Rest or Moonblast. I need to try and burn some turns of sleep and then get lucky with Gengar. I'm not giving up yet. Because luck is, at least in this, luck is a factor. And the other ones, I don't think I can win. And if he goes for Geomancy, yeah, he messes up. I don't think Arceus Water does anything. I mean, it beats Groudon. Not really, though. I have to get a little bit lucky here and him not pull a Moonblast. Yes. And now I have to stall him out. I like how I went for the turn on the right, the one on the right one, at least. So now he always goes for, he better go for Rest. That's what he always has to go for. But if I crit Earthquake into Poison, I win. Actually, I shouldn't be attacking him. Oh. He actually Sleep Talk Moonblast. Come on. And he actually went for Sleep Talk that turn and got it specifically. I'm not gonna bother attempting to. I'm surprised he's Sleep Talking, wasting his Sleep Talks. I predict the Moonblast here. Immaculately. So I can't miss any of my attacks now, at least because of evasion. That is doing too much damage. I can't attack him though. Because I need him to use I need him to use his Moonblast or his Geomancies. Gliscor, go. Wonder how much this is gonna do to 14 Moonblasts left. He has way too many Moonblasts left. You could probably switch and end the game too if you wanted to. Like by going Groudon. Yeah. I don't think he would have played that same way versus Gengar if he didn't know the team already. Recover. Geo. Geomancy. Geo. Yep. This is highest you can possibly get. Go ahead. I'll keep subbing. I still can't win, but he can throw. Ah, good game. Alright, ended there. Xerneas put me down. I don't know. I feel like that one would have gone a little bit. We'll use our own sticky web this time, but I feel like that one would have gone a little bit differently had Mo not known that I was taunt. Because even then, like, I think versus that lead, you typically nuzzle. Even if you have Magic Coat. Like, same thing versus Dio. This is cool. This is Mo's team. It's Sub, Psych Up, Gengar. Geomancy Xerneas. I wanted a regular Geomancy Xerneas because I had none that were given to me. Everybody gave some really cool teams, but none of them were actually Geo Xern. But yeah, a couple L's. This guy has Defog too. Go ahead and get nuzzled here, buddy. Get my webs. Am I faster than you? He gave me Marshadow, which I will gladly take, as I'm SD Arceus Ground, which has a great matchup. So I will gladly take Marshadow from you. I wonder what his specs switch into this one. Nah, I can't Geomancy up yet. I go Arceus Ground and we Earthquake. Knock out Marshadow. I'm grounding him Z2, which is amazing. Versus like Necro and you defog? I don't even care if you defog, dude. I think I SD. Like Marshadow being paralyzed is ridiculous. Yeah. Marshadow being paralyzed is too good because I think this Pokemon just wins. Because Marshadow would typically come in right now and revenge kill me. Not today, 80% of the time. Ooh, and watch is how the Xerneas answers fall. Now I just click Earthquake. Well, his own Xerneas comes out. I Earthquake and then I switch. Oh, it's Scarf. And he crit me. Actually really bad. That really sucks. This is actually a problem. I could Geomancy up on that, but obviously he has the Necrozma and all those mons that are problems, so don't know why he went Necrozma right there, as that's his only answer to that's like his only answer to Xern, and I'm faster than Ultra Necrozma by 2 points. I don't know why he's keeping the paralyzed Xerneas. I mean, excuse me, paralyzed Marshadow. Now, what was the thought process here? Samuel, come back and explain yourself. I don't get it. I don't get why he saved that Marshadow. Like, him throwing it away opened up such a huge door for potentially SD Groudon. I wasn't SD Groudon, but SD Groundseus. I'm just talking about, like, in general. This is my thought process when I'm letting that survive. Don't. Chansey. Does he have a Chansey? Of course I have a Xerneas when he has a Chansey. And then nothing specs you. I was SD Groundon, yes. Nice, nice, nice. See if we nuzzle here. Nuzzled horse. Now you get full para till I get my webs up. Which aren't even that important because nuzzling Groudon is great. I mean, Gengar is great. Yeah, I might be trapped. Hold up. I'm definitely trapped. Why would you Wisp? Instead of just going for an attack. I don't get that play. Alright, show me your switchings. I'm max attack adamant. I want to see the switchings now. Kyogre? You better be defensive. That was not defensive. Alright, so a water move is coming out. I could probably be faster. There's a good chance I'm faster, but I'm not going to risk. Yeah, especially versus Liquidation Ogre. Ew. I was going to double out to Gengar, but I don't think it's the play. Nah, I can't risk doubling to Gengar. I need Gengar to trap Chansey. No, it is the play, actually. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Necrozma doesn't main. It's alright. I get to Mega Evolve and sub. I don't think he should risk Wisp. He goes Chansey, and I have a sub, so I have how many Psych Ups? What is it, 48? Oh, it's only 16. So Chansey's crapped. Do your heal bells all you want. I waste these, which wastes a good amount of HP. I get a poison on you. There we go. Like, you're for sure trapped here. I'm still SD Arceus, which is still ridiculous versus him. Just the fact that he has Will-O-Wisp is so annoying. I don't know my Shadow Balls. Go ahead and heal Bell. I don't even need my Sludge Waves in this game. All I need is Shadow. I need like 10 Shadow Balls maybe at most. So I don't mind trapping Chansey here. I do mind him not clicking his moves faster. Nice. 30 recovery options. Softball spam. I'm trying to open up the door for Geozern. Like, I have to do this, unfortunately. Wish, soft boiled. Last move, Seism Toss? Confide, maybe? We'll go for Sludge Wave. Get a poison again. These 10%, man. Yo, waste those wishes. Yeah, don't pass those to nobody. They do not need to be passed to anybody. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know why he's wasting those instead of whatever his last move is. Because if he doesn't have... He can't pass wishes to nothing. I don't get it. Why is he throwing off wishes? Bro, okay, this is not how you... This is not what he should be doing. I have 2-hour videos today. Nice. I wonder if Blunder's back. Why is my Pokemon trading card game thing opening up? Hey, go for another wish. Go and keep using all those wishes. You don't need them. You don't need them. Throw them all away. I don't want you passing that to nobody. I want every Pokemon to be... If I beat them up, I want them to stay that way. 6, 14, 20, 19... 18. Like I said, I don't need Sludge Waves for any Mon here, and I also got a ridiculous amount of damage off on Kyogre in this, so he'll never be able to pass... I mean, he won't be able to pass a Wish anyway. Okay. Why is he wasting these attacks, though? I guess maybe all of his moves are low level? What's his last one? Healing Wish? He got Wish, Softball, Heal Bell, and Healing Wish? He combined the first 2 moves. Okay, that's fine. I just need a poison on you, dude, eventually. So I'm actually not going to spam any more Sludge Waves because I only have a small chance to get the poison on him. No, he has Heal Bell anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As long as Chansey has no recovery, we're good. Yes, I can click a couple Shadow Balls here. Because like I said, I don't need that many Shadow Balls for him. 1 for Gengar, 1 for Kyogre, maybe 2 for Groudon, 2 for Necrozma. Don't know what the Arceus is. Go ahead and use all of them. Last move Toxic? It has to be Toxic. But even then, you should be clicking it. Hurry up and use all your wishes. I don't want you passing that to nobody. If I set up with Xerneas and I do damage to something, yo, my specs cure him. It is Toxic. 11, 15, I mean 16, excuse me. 31. 14, 19, more than 31. Oh, hell yeah, I'll struggle stall. I'll definitely struggle. I'll make this Chansey struggle right now. I'm sorry, guys, but this is my way of doing something with Groudon, doing something with Xerneas. I will definitely make this Chansey struggle if it needs to. Go ahead and use every single one of those toxics so you have no offensive pressure, so I can just keep Geomancing on you. Use them all. Use them all. You don't need to tell more. Do you guys want me to pause it, or do you guys care about watching this? Do you want me to pause it? You can always fast forward. I'm asking you. You're not answering. You're not loud enough. You gotta speak louder. I can't hear you through the video. Go ahead. All them toxics. I'm gonna save one Psych Up, just cause. I'll use one Sludge Wave here and get the poison. How? Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll pause it, guys. We'll be right back. Guys, so here is the moment of truth. The Chansey's about to struggle itself, and I saved just enough Shadow Balls to pretty much KO every Mon on his team, depending on the Arceus set, of course. If it's E-Killer, I probably lose. Actually thinking about it. But we're going to basically not allow this Chansey. The fact that Chansey's gone is incredible. Like, I always end up behind a sub. And Chansey's gone, which has opened up a huge door for Xerneas. So that's the reason why I did all that. So we can actually try and do something with Xerneas. And I'm still behind a sub, which is great. And I have enough Shadow Balls if it's offensive Groudon to 2-hit KO it. It just depends on the Arceus type, because if it's E-Killer, like I said, I probably lose. Depending. It's Arceus Dragon. Don't know what to think about this, but I want the most damage possible this turn. As he judgments me. Cool, so that's in range of +2. He can't double. Can't judgment this either. We Moonblast here. There's actually no point. I kind of want to Geomancer just to do the damage. So he can't set up. I'm actually going to do it. Because I force this thing. If this thing is offensive, it's forced to Z me right now. Otherwise, I'm faster than it. And getting rid of that also means that. Oh, my Gengar's still ridiculous. Where's Zim? Oh, that's defensive as hell. Yeah, you have to Z me if you're defensive, though. Let's see. I don't think this actually might. It'll be close. It'll be close. No, it was not close at all, actually. It missed. If I'm not mistaken. Alright. Again, we'll weaken it with Moonblast so I can go for the Shadow Ball after. Okay, dude. Just wants to toxic me so he makes sure he's in 100%. It's cool. Still don't see how he beats Arceus ground. I see how he beats this, though. Anyway, I'm going to take my KO right now. Because of... Well, Turbo Blaze doesn't care about that, but... I'm going to either weaken this thing or basically not let anything in for free. I don't have a Spit F drop, but... This will do a good chunk. And if he knocks me out, then Gengar comes in and revenges him. I hope. Does Gengar do 55 with Shadow Ball? I want to say it does. Necrozma. It doesn't matter if it's calm, careful, whatever. Shadow Ball does not do enough. Groudon definitely knocks you out, though. Like, Groudon for sure knocks you out. Nice. No point in risking Gengar, I guess. Depends on his own Groudon set. He might not even be able to beat this, because, like... It really depends, like I said, on his Groudon. Yeah, because I stay in here. I stay in here for sure. Since Arceus Earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. Yep. Nice. I Z the Arceus Dragon. I Z move the Dragon with my Arceus Ground. Goes Gengar first. Do I Z that instead? Or do I risk the tie? He's not trapped, but I think if I risk the tie, I think risking the tie is better first than, because if this thing has Wisp, which it does, don't give it to him. I trapped this Chansey. Let Gengar put in more work. Okay, he gave me, I don't get the point of this play. You're 2-hit KO'd and I outspeed and KO. I win now, right? I think. Even if I lose a tie, don't give him the tie though. I want to win with Gengar. Don't give it to him. They gave it to him. Okay, so I ground EMZ here because he's gonna Willow. No. Ground, Uber SD. +2. Status, burnt. I know I'm going to knock out Gengar, but I have to make sure the Hex doesn't KO me. I'm burnt. Wow, that does nothing. I SD here as he Willow. Didn't matter if he connected. And now I don't even have to use my Z. Psych, I will. Didn't matter if he connected. Because Gengar's Hex is only a 2-hit KO. But I'm faster than... basically, I knock out Gengar regardless with my Z, which is why I SD'd there to negate the Willow. The only way he could have outplayed me here was... And this is... The only way he could have outplayed me is he taunted on that, then hit the Wisp, which he would live my... I think he would live my Z. Maybe he wouldn't. Huh. No, he wouldn't. But like the only way this mattered is if Kyogre at 19% lived an Earthquake. It did 22 min. Oh, okay, so it didn't even matter. I didn't even have to SD there. But I mean, I got the win anyway. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely didn't get to use Xerneas as much as I wanted. The beginning game, the first game was probably the best one for Xerneas the entire time because it just showed how much of a problem spec Xerneas can be. Like it was able to beat Primal Groudon, alternate Necrozma. It did not care at all. And in this one, at least Gengar was trapped. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. I'm just gonna stay here till this dude gives me his points. And I'll see you guys. Goodbye, friends.